we gave them, like, we said we care about mental health, and we gave them a meditation workshop, yet they're still unhappy. Like, that was the way I, like, kind of looked at myself, basically.
Keep on panning!
We gave him 2 pizza parties. I know, right? I was like, if I can just like robotically give myself these things, and it didn't really work, and I didn't know why. Now I kind of know why. Like, the brain actually like understands things, you know, and it interpret things, and it won't just like, yeah. Basically, your brain is smarter than you think, and you can't just give your brain a pizza party and make it happy, right? Like crap, dude. Give me a spell to play. Oh, this is so frustrating. Do I drop this here to play around counterspell? I probably do. What? Another freaking counterspell bullshit? Alright, we'll play a turn. Wait, oh, they can have explosive runes. That sucks now. Because if I play it, my Dorian dies. Like, actually so annoying. It's like probably explosive runes, right? The harsh truth of it. It's on my family, but
Sorry, boss.
it's son of a dude. These secrets are kind of a bunch of jerkwads, if you ask me. What am I even supposed to do here?
A combatant center, and I take the crown.
Well, I guess I could go eat location, kill 3-4. I was just gonna refresh here.
I can't turn this around. Oh.
A few safety violations, nothing serious.
Only so much time.
Wait, crap. More secrets. Ah, so bad. Dude, the secrets just ruined my life. How am I supposed to stop this bullshit? Afraid of dying here. Like, I can't they clearly have explosive runes, right? So it's like I can't do my Dorian combo. How do you look the Dorian ooze? You can't. It's actually the future. I don't know, dude. It's one of those things. I'm just like, I don't know what to tell you. It's rough. Really, you're gonna have to play. You know, I recommend you go play yesterday's sponsor, Defiance. All right.
There's only so much time.
Hey. Would you be down to play Elemental Shaman? I mean, so here's a scenario where I would be down. Let's say one of our many oil tycoon billionaires come into the channel, right? And they say, "No hands. I have $10 million and I have to spend it all in the next hour. Or my dad will take it away from me." All right. So I'm willing to make a deal. I'll give you $1 million for each win you can get with Elemental Mage. That's a scenario where I would definitely be down. All right. So, you know, you could try and create a similar scenario, but that's just like a sample of an idea. Yeah, so. Every day is it up.
Gul'dan versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
Your soul shall be mine.
Thanks for the 10 biddies. Well, yeah, instead of a deadline. Deadline kind of sucked anyway, so. What is the longest road trip you've driven? I did one with my best buddy. We started in Hartford, Connecticut. We went to Montreal. Then we went to Toronto. And then we went to Chicago. And then we went to Pittsburgh. And then we went back to Hartford. So it was a lot of driving.
I grow weary.
How do you manage to not draw from Amalgam? Deathstalker, you clearly not watched the stream before. We do it all the time. The art of this deck is winning on the low rolls, which is actually way more doable than you think. If you're only winning on the high rolls, you suck at this deck. The harsh truth, right? Solarium draws 3 temporary cards. It's kind of a good Hail Mary play, but I don't actually. It's a new addition. It has a much higher win rate than the non-Solarium versions, but I haven't tested it out. So, but I knew the card at Substitute Deadline I've always hated, so it seems like a reasonable idea. No, dude. I get rid of this card. So in this scenario, do you go Solarium first or do you go Cursed Catacombs first? Try to hit something. I don't know. Probably Solarium, because you could also, but I don't know.
I grow weary.
Alright, let's go for it. You suck! These also suck. Holy suck, chat. Oh my god. The sucking is unrivaled. What do I even do here? I don't even know.
You shall not wait.
Wait, ooh. They don't get all bad. Okay, that was good.
Finally, I can rest in peace.
388 seems nice, chat. We try to kill Jaden? I know, right?
Eight combatants enter, and I take the crown.
Time waits for no one.
Hey. Hey, bleh. I feel like I go Bob Freeze. Mainly in that Bob Freeze makes it so they can't. I don't know. Maybe it's not a good play. Maybe it's fine actually. Tapping also questionable here.
Enter, and I take the crown.
But it's hard for them to play more than one minion here, which might make things awkward. Good shit.
Gul'dan versus Valera.
Watch your back.
Your soul shall be mine.
But I should keep this full hand.
Block number 802, welcome to the collection.
Tomorrow this deck gets changed? Wait, are there nerfs tomorrow? How do people know this shit? Chad, I have it from an inside contact that the devs and Blizzard says they actually think the game is great as is and no changes are necessary. They've actually decided that they're going to lock Hearthstone in. They're not going to make expansions anymore. They're only going to make pets, right? And this is where the game is going to be from now on. So the only updates are you're going to get more versions of King Plush, right? Because that's what the people want, right?
So many possibilities.
This is a weird one. I'm probably best up
Many possibilities.
setting up for pop off from next turn, even though think chat. Has the blue line under the stream always been there? Oh wait, what? Oh, that is no. I know what's going on. Wait, I think I know what's. What is that blue line? What? That is really weird. I think I see that. So it might be like. Let me find the. Yeah, I know what's going on. So it's just this. So what I have to do. Get it just right. Okay. Yeah, that's the background. Wait, what exactly? I could draw consumes and kill both of these jerkwads. The problem with this is it's like Hey, Pip, I
Many
think I
possibilities.
procrastinate here, chat. Wait, that's not what I wanted. That is what I wanted though.
Almost out of time.
I got rid of it, chat. It's gone forever. There is no blue line.
Everything is a motive.
You're merely a pawn for the puppet master.
Eight combatants enter, and I take the crown.
My hatred cannot be contained. Almost out of time.
Crap. If up here, maybe. Good though. Oh, slowness. Probably fine.
Rot number 802, welcome to the collection.
Keep on panning.
I can't turn this around. Oh.
Get off my blah blah blah.
I'm out of cards.
Good order. They can't. Chat, they're dead. You're good at that. Would they like, what rank would they likely be when they wake up? 69. It was all a dream, Casper, right?
Gul'dan versus Illidan.
I will set the sky ablaze. Your soul shall be mine.
Wait, Chad, do I take the kill jaded? He took the kill jaded! Alternative win condition activated, chat. Chad, I won't be happy until Chillwind Yeti is playable again. Like, look, power creep is not just, is really like a moral thing, all right? Chad, it's like we can't let society allow power creep, all right? We need to get back to good family values, you know, where people play Chillwind Yeti on curve and none of this these fancy OTK decks, all right? Yeah, a Savannah High Main was the epitome of family values, right? It came out and then it had little baby lions. Oh, wait, those are hyenas. Never mind. I'm thinking like more like Mountain Bear. Right? We need like Mountain Bear back in the game, all right? Lions have family values. Lions are the most social of cats. Tigers are basically assholes. Lions are assholes, but they're like they hang out, you know. So kind of assholes, I guess. If I just play this, I'm just gonna play this. Do they have big taunts? Yeah, they do have big taunts. Okay, we'll take black. We don't have Wild Wednesdays anymore. Oh, tigers are even more ruthless. Tigers will like yeah, I mean tigers will do the kind of the same thing, but yeah, tigers are pretty bad. All right, basically what I'm trying to say is tigers are terrible people. But like lions are usually are sometimes good people, but also often terrible people. All right.
You're merely a pawn for the puppet master.
Wait, did I F up here? I did F up. No, wait, chat. How am I throwing so hard here? All right, chat. This play was short-sighted. No, chat. I am playing. No, what did I do, chat? Oh god. No. Chat, dude, there's nothing to see here, right? Nothing to see here. I'm never lucky. I should have played. Play like tiger. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying, tigers and lions. Yeah, okay, lions. When you think about it, like, what's the Lion King? You got Mufasa and you got Scarface, right? And I don't really remember like the actual conflict of that story, except that obviously like Mufasa is the good, the good lion, and Scarface is the bad lion, right? AKA good lions and bad lions. Dude, hyenas, I back into society. I'm pretty sure somebody could like. I do love when you take old movies and then you just interpreted like the bad guys as the good guys and vice
Keep
versa.
on panning.
Trying to think of other movies like that where
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
All strings attached.
Guys, a beta. You'll. I don't think lions is. They're not like the it was just Hamlet with lions. I don't think I ever read Hamlet. I was in the stupid kids English. That was my one bad subject. What do I want to do here, chat? I feel like I'm cooked here. But maybe I go for like a frack high roll here. Now you look at you writing a book. I know, right? Character development. In theory, this could be lethal. They all went, wait. No minions? Wait, this blows. Ooh, a ceaseless. Alright. Yeah, do we go for the lethal? Wait, I don't think there's actually a lethal, I lied.
All strings attached.
I was thinking about going for hero power there. Then I didn't do it, so here we are. Man-eating tigers. I did hear about that. There's like a famous tiger in India, right? That like killed like 300 people. I can't remember its name. But yeah, tigers are probably better than us as individuals, but they're not team players. So really, like, basically, tigers could easily take us out, but they're always fighting with each other, right? So it really shows you the power of human cooperation when you think about it.
Time grows short.
Wait. What was this? I'm dying here. That was a lot of face damage, chat. Three more locations. Cooked here, chat? I don't even know. What do I do?
None shall rise.
My duty fulfilled. Don't get in my way.
He said, I don't know. This seems bad. Seems bad. Yeah, we could be playing that deck. Here we are. Playing Agamaggan Warlock. Congratulations, Mackay. Can't you choose misery? I don't know. I like this deck in theory. We're not winning very much though.
Gul'dan versus Kaylin!
My dance dazzles, delights, and destroys.
Your soul shall be mine.
Top deck, Fractured Power. I don't have a Ysera top deck. No! Dude, I've literally drawn all my good cards here. Sucks so badly. I don't even know what I'm doing. Probably already over. I guess you never know.
Your bones will make a fine addition to my collection.
Yeah, they just played aggro over there, but they haven't done anything for the first 4 turns. Kind of weird.
keep on panning.
Risky plays, hands gamer chat. Sets me up to go like Ysira, but I could die. Sucks, so we'll see.
Market 8, dude.
Smokey, this is not Nom. This is bowling. There are rules.
Hey, Walt.
You've been at the baby.
My wool itches for war. My blood boils for war.
Ah, blah, 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 blah.
Breathe your last breath. You're merely a pawn for the puppet master.
Risks are always worth taking.
Go face, please. Whew. Get wrecked, Yugi boy. You gonna die? You got there.
Better step to it.
My hatred cannot be contained.
Breathe your last breath.
Wow. Immediately gets a 7 mana do nothing chat.
Breathe your last
Great.
All strings attached.
Well, if I don't die, I'm probably winning, but I keep saying that literally every turn. Oh, the insta fireball, you jerk! Ah, what a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, why am I getting crushed as the Agamaggan Warlock? Is this deck bad now? Yeah, we were top 200 with Armor Demon Hunter. Chat, I think this deck needs a buff, if anything, alright?
Gul'dan versus Illidan.
The Legion's rage pales before mine. Your soul shall be mine.
My wool itches for war.
Now low had
I have not successfully used it once in NPR, so I'm not the right person to ask, unfortunately. I've never heard of it, so I'd have to guess that it will literally never be playable. And that you will probably be arrested even for playing it. That's my guess. I have zero data, so... but that's what the people want. They want me to make guesses on things that I have no information on, so... yeah, and if you disagree with me, it's because you're bad. Even though I have no data. And I'm completely making this up.
Keep on panning.
This is awkward. That's a good topic, though. We've been barely playing music for the last year, so unless you haven't been here in a year. Sounds terrible, Casper. What up? Just chilling. This is this one. We haven't played it. It hasn't felt very useful.
For now.
Might be the right play to play it next turn though, but blah, 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 blah. All right, chat. Time to turn this franchise around.
Gul'dan versus Tyrande.
You give me strength.
Your soul shall be mine.
Don't think we tap now. Yeah, it's pretty dreamy. Oh my god, with the deadline top deck. Holy good to chat. You see that? Literally, I can't think of a better top deck there. I completely neutralized their 5/4 threat with Divine Shield. Sasky, thank you for the prime. Give me the Nidus. Alright, chat. Next turn, we win the game. Hopefully. Would you be sad if they nuked this deck? I've practiced the emotions of non-attachment. I know that any deck can leave me at any time. And the real hard part is knowing that if I love a deck, it's actually more likely to leave me.
Keep on panning.
You know what I think the play actually is here? I think it's we take Ysera here. Because then we can go... so I could take a Magam and like draw Ysera, but I think this is better. And my reasoning here, wait, is because I'm gonna high roll. All right. All right. Anyways. Hilarious.
It is finished.
Dude, Big Spell Mage was unjustly nuked. All right.
Gul'dan versus Scarlet.
Let the blight begin.
Your soul shall be mine.
Muted? What? Nothing gets past my hand boy, hand boy, hand boy, hand boy. Perfect. Perfect situation, chat. I can't be dirty ratted. I have a board. I'm going to ruin their life next turn, chat. It's pretty great. Wait, chat, do I have lethal next turn? I think I do. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can pull this off, chat. Alright. I almost threw.
You're merely a pawn for the puppet master.
All are nourished and the cycle renews.
Haven't seen that before.
8 combatant center, and I take the crown.
I can't play them all because of the poison, though. It's actually kind of hilarious, right? This first. I mean, because of the board space. Okay. Oh, here we go. Wait, oh, chat, I effed up. Fine. We can go in next turn. I couldn't lethal anyways, so we're fine. We're fine. I had board space issues, so there was no lethal there. So my play's actually better, chat. What I'm trying to say just looks like a misplay, but it actually was correct. Okay? It wasn't a misplay. Alright, what's the better play here? I set up lethal by doing my play and create a big board. Alright? But chat, all the amateurs in the chat be like, eh, misplay. It just looks less cool. Couldn't you have traded the poison to make boardroom? No, I was going to trade the 4/3, right? Which I did. The problem is there's a taunt, so I can't trade off the 8/8 as well. So. How dare you? Chat just is like the middle manager who's like, it looks like a misplay. Figure it out, engineering team. I've done my contribution. Now I'm going to go sip on a pina colada from my work from home.
Your soul shall be mine.
Keep on panning!
Always so. Obviously, we win. Top deck, Cursed Catacombs, chat. Ooh, do you go in here, chat? Or do you delay? Oh, yeah, we go in and try to hit Xavius here, I think.
You're merely a pawn for the puppet master.
Not hit Xavius. So it's interesting, like, Amalgam's not actually that good here, right? I think I'm gonna take Ysira.
All are nourished when the
Also, I get a chance to re-roll here. Son of a deadline. I wanted to hit Xavius, and then I could have gotten like double amalgam, or you know, and then played another Xavius, and then drawn like Ysira, but I bricked. I hit the low roll there, unfortunately. But I have 9 mana now, so we're okay. Yeah, chat, what exactly do you do? Like, it's not like a bad situation, it's just like an awkward hand of like,
Never see us coming. Never see us coming.
I don't even need these minions here. Oh, chat. I can go Xavius into Bob into triple amalgam. Right, so all we have to do is yeah, it's actually kind of insane here. Got the not top deck amalgam literally right now.
Here I come, let or not.
Blee, blee, blee. Blee, 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 blee. No! How? I asked for one thing, chat. Oh my god, dude. I was like, all we have to do is to not top deck him right now, and then it happens, chat.
So many possibilities.
Funny thing is, we could still win with like amalgam, Saladrosil, triple amalgam, like bullshit, but like. Really?
Nightmares are never forgotten.
I don't even know. What am I doing here? Pull it with Bob. That's what I'm trying to do. That's the plan. Maybe it's not a great plan, but it's a plan.
All are nourished.
We're nourished with the Sega, blah 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 blah. Alright, chat. Just so you guys know, top deck Agamaggan is not a thing, chat. It never happens. It's never gonna happen. I'm not even worried, because it's not gonna happen. And even if it does happen, it might even be helpful. My hatred cannot blah 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 blah. Pretty bad so far. Wait, they got that twice? That's so unlucky. Wait, do I just win here, chat? Wait, do they have to go this? And if they break, they just die? All comes down to the die and Psycho face. No.
Don't get in my way.
Combatant center, and I take the crown.
All right, now it can't be targeted, right? No. Hanging in there, NoHandsGamer, chat. Wait. Just trying to hang in there. Ooh. Ooh. Never expected the third pick. I do enjoy this deck, actually. I forgot. I did get #1 legend with this deck.
Gul'dan versus Illidan. The Legion's rage pales before mine. Your soul shall be mine.
Blah, 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 it's for blah, blah, blah.
My wool itches for
Blah, 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 blah. Son of a blah. I wish I could play this, but Solarium is bad, no? Solarium can be good. There's a lot of statistical evidence saying it's an improvement on the deck, right? But I have not played it once to success. So, chat, basically, all right, chat, we could be the people that like, hey, studies show that vaccines save lives. And then chat's like, you know, actually, I know a guy that got vaccinated and died. We could play that game. Or we could say, like, I haven't tried it out that much. And there's some strong statistical evidence that it's quite good. Just got vaccinated and died. Gave up. All right, well, that was easy. Is Solarium good? All right, so let's I don't really know, so I'm gonna go, let's go over to our friend's HS replay. All right, let's check up the drawn win rate of cards. So we can see Solarium not great, but it beats Deadline and it beats Demonic Studies. So most lists either cut one of these two cards for that. So you can see these cards do not do very well. This card doesn't do great, but it does better than all these other cards. So what is the moral of the story? A card doesn't have to be great to be put in the deck. It just needs to beat out worse cards. Okay?
Endless torment. Your soul shall be mine.
Brewmaster instead of the 1-star legend. All right, you can do that. Chat, did you guys know you can play Barnes decks in Wild, and you can just put 30 minions in and hope to high roll your good cards, right? Like, you don't have to build around it. Just like we don't have to build around the fact that we have all these big minions that we want to get one of. We can just put a 2-mana card in the deck, right? You're free to do that. Power of visualization. I feel like that's like the difference between me and Jay. Is like, I feel if someone says that to Jay, he'll give you a long lecture on why it's bad. Where when someone says that to me, I say, you should do that. I'll see you at rank 30 billion legend. You know? I don't like taking all this damage here.
I remember this place well.
I've already put 2 YouTube videos of this deck, so there's some tips when people fall for it. I can see myself writing an article where it's like, all right, it's called like you could be #1 legend, but the devs are a bunch of jerkwads. That's what the article is going to be all about. How the devs are screwing you over. And you would be #1 legend, but they're a bunch of jerks. I don't know, Clem. Like, yeah, these are questions that are too broad. I kind of know what you're saying. I just don't want to go into my brain and think of like every deck that feels the most beautiful. All right, I kind of like messy decks, anyways. You know, I like life when it's a little bit unclean, a little bit dirty, a little bit risque. You know. Per iteration, we'll go with like, oh, this deck is pretty, I mean, this deck is like a 4 or 5, right? Like, this deck is, I'm Dorian and Cursed Cataclysm Abuse, and then a bunch of other like support cards. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's more than a 4 or 5. All right, I lied. But I feel like I need to keep tapping. It's actually awkward. I've learned when you like give up your hero power, it actually is be quite bad because you kind of need your hero power. Chat, these like, what's the best deck? All right, here's how you find the best deck. All right, you go to
Keep
you want to
on
see the best
panning.
deck of this expansion. You go here, all right, and you go the whole expansion, all right. Then you can see it's been Hog Demon Hunter. Let's say you want to see it only for the current nerfs, all right? Let's say you want to see a top 1000 legend. Let's say you want to see the last one day. You see how the best deck is constantly changing? That's why it's an annoying question to answer, all right? So you can figure it out, okay? Your favorite deck? I'm gonna go with the one I got #1 legend. I don't know. I don't have favorites, chat. All right. I love all decks equally. Okay. Except for OTK decks, those are immoral. All right. Eh, blah 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 blah. I think I'm getting cooked this game. Never know.
Here I come, ready or not.
Favorite style of pizza? I'm a simple guy. I like sausage, all right? If it has sausage, I'm good. Like, we can have sausage and peppers. We can have sausage and mushrooms. We can have sausage and bacon. Or we can just have sausage, all right? Chad, it's like the doesn't matter had sausage of pizza, all right? Is it time to go in, chat? Look,
You're merely a pawn for the puppet master.
oh crap, chat! I effed up again. See the misplay? Fine though.
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
Don't get in my way.
This, I don't know. This seems reasonable. We also could like Solarium frack back in the deck and then get 3 fracks and try to win that way. I don't know. Here we go. Honestly, I would like, okay, if I could eat sausage and pineapple pizza all day and not get like fat, I would do it, all right? It would be great. If some reason like my body like just, you know what I mean? Like it was just like, yeah, this sausage and pineapple is great. Or like, no, but like, it was just efficiently digested at all. It just transferred into pure energy. That would be great. What do I do here, chat? Awkward. I have this guy, but...
My hatred cannot be contained.
Board locked?
devastation!
Let's have some fun.
My duty fulfilled.
Strings attached.
Winds of the south, come to my aid!
Let's have some fun.
I don't know what I'm doing here. Seems annoying for them though. Gain mana crystals until the both players. I don't know how this works when you have more mana. Those were good Zergs. Yeah, I didn't have board space though. There's not really much I can do. Unless I want to like. So. This is awkward. Like not. I don't know. I don't really see a good way to win here. Fortunately.
I found a sea urchin.
Blah, 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 blah. I kind of want to go frack here, but it's like I don't really like it because it takes away my Solarium line. But I can never truly go for no. I could go frack plus Solarium because both have Usiras in our deck. Interesting. Alright. Line is probably not winning, but yeah, that could happen in PR. I don't know. I don't know what the best line is here. It's probably not this one. But what can I do?
Stand and fight in darkest night!
Everybody needs a casket.
So I'm doing this weird order. I have a reason for this. If we get the 4 mana spell, it increases my likelihood of getting do I go for the frack line? Or do I abandon the frack line? Try to get these hero powers in. Might be better. Think chat. A lot of damage, and then the Solarium. I don't think the frack line one is not even guaranteed. I think it's better. Okay, the end says charge. Okay, in retrospect, I could have saved this to combo with that, but I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, this is also just an annoying board, but I'm just dead. Okay. Rain Soul seemed decent. Oh, that might have been right. I don't know. Never know.
Gul'dan versus the Lich King.
All will serve me in death. Your soul shall be mine.
Keep on panning!
Wow. No, no, no. That illegal. Like he knows. He's like, I'm on my way. Fuel up and over explain? Alright, but announce it at the next game. Don't do it yet, basically. Ironically, I don't necessarily want to draw cards. But... Is that okay, actually?
Feel devastation.
I think I want to pop off next turn, so... How much will this be if I play it now? Okay, let's go for it, actually. This is pretty, I think, good. No, it's like the one I didn't want it to hit. Probably, I don't know.
I grow weary.
Get to push 8 here, that's nice.
You're merely a pawn for the puppet master.
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
Could go Solarium, but I'd rather just tap here.
Nothing can catch my hounds.
Explosion. This is awkward.
I wonder.
Some value.
My hand is too
Ooh, that's good though. Is that whiskey on the rocks? No, it's just a Diet Coke. Or Diet Pepsi, actually. For the brand people. That frack was like not great, but not bad. Right in the middle of the road. What's my favorite alcoholic drink? I feel like I don't drink my favorite alcoholic drinks because they're full of like calories and stuff. I mean, I do like White Russians. I used to like lots of, I don't know, there's probably a whole bunch of fruity drinks. I like a hard cider. I mean, there's a lot of alcoholic drinks I like, but I have to like, I weigh them in my mind against like,
Explosions! Now in color!
I weigh them in my mind against so if I like have alcohol, say, I'm trying to think of things I used to drink a lot. I don't know. Yeah. More chance of diabetes than normal drinks. Dude, I don't respect the anti-Diet Coke nonsense at all. All right. You tell me somebody who drinks 20 cans of Coke is going to be less likely to get diabetes than someone who drinks 20 cans of Diet Coke. Is that really the nonsense that we're spreading in society? Like, it's just ridiculous, all right?
Here I come, ready or not.
Like 20 cans of Coke a day, because some people drink that much Diet Coke, which maybe they shouldn't. I don't know. All right, Diet Coke seems too good to be true. I mean, I think Diet Coke is kind of like video games or like maybe like pornography or video games. Like the more you do it, the less it feels pleasurable, but I still might do it, you know? Okay, so 20 cans of Coke. Wait, how much sugar in a Coke? 39 grams of sugar. So that would be 39 times 20. So 700. How many calories in 780 grams of sugar? So that'd be, you're eating 3,000 calories just in Coke. You're going to be morbidly obese. All right. Compare that to eating 20 Diet Cokes. Like, is there even a question of which one is going to be likely healthier? Like, do we really need to have a debate on that? Like an open discussion? Oh, I think it's good. It's like, it's ridiculous. All right. Immediately draws Solarium, immediately discards it. Classic. But, why those so that's the world we live in, right? It's just like Yeah, so I don't know. Like, chat, it would be better. Like, the ideal scenario is I have some like hot vegan girlfriend, right? And you know, and she just creates all organic meals because I'm way too lazy at that, right? And I for some reason don't sneak out and cheat on her with sausages, all right? I feel like that was a metaphor. And I just eat healthy all the time because of that. Like maybe there's a world where this exists, but do I have lethal here? I think I do.
No more cards.
Diet Coke for you, right? I just hate, like, I don't know. I think it's like people are mad that there's this loophole that like you could just drink this magical liquid that tastes good that doesn't make you fat, and people are like, they feel it's bullshit. So they're like, actually, if you drink Diet Coke, it's actually even worse for you than regular Coke. I only. It's just look, we found the loophole in the system, all right? It's got a few flaws. All right? They're making diet pizza. I have diet ice cream. All right, so
Gul'dan versus Umbra. The greatest virtue is patience.
Your soul shall be mine.
all right, over-explain game. All right, I'm up against a Warlock. I think that the stats are basically kind of like suggesting you need to look for the high roll. So I'm gonna throw away Ultraless Cavern, look for my Fractured Power, look for my Dorian, look for my Zero Drop. I think that's the top priority here. Yeah, those stats happen to be part of Hearthstone Deck Tracker. All right, you can download it, and it helps out the stream.
Mark at 8, dude.
Smokey, this is not nom.
So
this
I
is
can't play
bowling.
these
There are
consume
rules.
cards.
There's always more to learn.
All right, so I want to draw more cards and I can afford some damage. So I'm going to tap here. This allows me to draw more cards. A really bad top deck because now this draws, we want to go Nidus Worm, but now we have like, okay, so I'm gonna go, I would go Ultraless Cavern here, but I'm scared of a bad top deck here. So I prefer to go this now, I think. I think it's slightly better. I risk top decking these bad cards if I don't. So, but I have a very awkward hand here. This card is actually just does nothing, right? I drew all these cards. Imagine if I didn't have these cards, but they're like Dorian and Consume, how much a better situation I'd be. All right, so I drew Deadline. It's a little awkward. I think I'm gonna cycle it, and I'm gonna go. Okay, Ultraless Cavern here. I decided to do this to keep it in my, because it's a 1 mana, but that's not necessarily optimal. I'm kind of like not hyper fixating on perfect plays here, but it seemed reasonable play. I'm not really sure. There's a lot of times you'll tap and just lose the Deadline because you would rather, like, the damage isn't better. Like, so if you, like, let's say you top deck Deadline on turn 2, you don't trade it in your deck, you just tap. That's a very common play. All right. I think I'm gonna start off with a tap first here. Right? So we tap here. So I can decide what I want to play. I think I'm a little afraid of overdrawing here. So I think I'm gonna go this. I'm gonna go Demonic Studies here. The reason why I go Demonic Studies, ooh, I gotta decide. I can't actually get this chain, even though it's pretty good. I think I'll take this because I can play this next turn and it screws them up. I'm gonna tap ping here because I want to get the 8/8 down faster. So I can play this next turn, but I like the demonic studies because now if we were to top deck Cursed Catacombs, we could get a 0 mana Xavius here, but we did not. So this is an interesting scenario. They got this jerkwad, which is we're not that happy about. But what are you gonna do? So I gotta figure out what I want to do here. It's quite awkward, but not that awkward. I don't know. I've decided. Okay, I need to dump some cards as well. So I'm gonna do a weird order. This is questionable. I'm gonna go Hellfire here. I'm going to tap here and ping, giving me an 8/8, and I'm gonna go Observer here. Part of the reason I go Observer here, and I know this comes out as a 3/6, is it scares them. Because now if they go Dorian, this could be Counterspell, it could be the Fire Spell, and both of those are scary for them. They can proc for it by going face. Let's see if it's Ice Barrier or Water Elemental, but this makes it so they don't feel good about popping off here. And now see they just use the mana, so now they can't go Dorian. So by this was very, very annoying for them because it's basically like, do you want to go in? If you go in, sometimes you just lose. And if you don't play around it, you give me another turn. So it's really like a kind of damned if they do, damned if they don't. So I think it's time to go for this fancy Solarium play. We haven't done it yet, but it feels right. The longer this game goes, so we're gonna play Dorian here and try this out. We play Dorian here, and then we go Solarium. Draws us 3 cards. We drew a 1 mana frack here, so we're gonna play that. We're gonna see what happens. Supernova would not quite good. Wow, these sucked. So the bad news is that sucked. The good news, there is good news by the way, chat, is that now I can go Bob, draw 3, and I always get triple amalgam. So, you know, this is what we call light at the end of the tunnel, or no, silver lining of a thing. So, but yeah, I kind of went. We were hoping for things like Cursed Catacombs. But yeah, Bob can win here. But the problem is we're probably just gonna die. That's the harsh truth of life. Damn, for night of the blah blah blah. This is unfortunate. Oh god. My dead chat. I feel like their frack has been a lot better. Like, look at this cleanliness. Okay, they just have lethal. That's wait. Oh, it took 3 hits. That's hilarious. Okay, my frack is literally taking a beating here, chat. Did you see this? Okay, I'm still gonna die, but like, it was kind of cool, right? Okay, so how do I win this game? I don't think it's gonna happen, but we gotta try, right, chat? Wait, do we try? I don't see the path to victory here, chat. All right. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm hoping for a miracle here. This doesn't do it. This doesn't do it. This doesn't. I don't know. I'm gonna give up. All right.
You win this time.
I can't clear everything and survive and feel like. Yeah, I can Bob, freeze, and play. That's the play that says I will never win, but I will stay alive for another turn, maybe. Right. Which is sometimes a reasonable play, but all right. That's the overexplained game.
Your soul shall be mine!
All right. We have some crazy plays we can do here. We might have like a lethal. Bad though. That was one of the outs that I get punished on, son of a gun. So I can go, okay, I can go this into like Ysira on the first one, then like some sort of Xavius into Bob. Wait, maybe that doesn't work. I don't know. Almost works. That's a great. Dude. That's a saving saving me NoHandsGamer on the top deck there. All right, we're gonna win next turn. It's gonna be great. I don't even know what the optimal play is, but we're gonna be fine.
Annihilation commencing.
You're merely a pawn for the puppet master.
Take this. This.
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
Nightmares are never forgotten. My hatred cannot be contained.
Chat, fair and balanced deck, if you ask me. This deck is illegal. It actually is. This deck is within the law. All right. We just got a bunch of haters who, you know, chat. I worked hard to master this high skill deck. All right. And a bunch of people say, because like once in a while it does something that seems like slightly stronger than some other like tier 4 garbage, right? So people are like, bad deck, you know? It's just, they're just jealous, all right? They're jealous of my skill.
Gul'dan versus Illidan.
This ends now. Your soul shall be mine.
Keep on panning!
Chat, I'm gonna be, look, I think Blizzard, they're testing us. They put out some fake nerfs, and then if the community gets excited about them, they say this is why you can't go on leaks, and then they actually do the opposite. They buff all the cards. That's what I think is gonna happen, chat. All right, they're gonna actually make this give you 1 mana. All right, so you can play Puppetorian on 5 without coin. Yeah, son of a Megan Trebek. It's so bad. So back to 6. Let's think of the likelihoods, all right? Let's think of the likelihood of 1, I got #1 legend of this. 2, it's one of the most complained about decks. 3, they've already hinted at nerfs for it, right? Let's look at that likelihood, all right? And then let's look at the but it's just completely bullshit because it's actually a terrible deck. All right, it just shows you how out of touch the devs are. That this deck is so terrible, and they made the game so RNG based that I could just high roll to #1 with a completely terrible deck. That being said, it is incredibly high skill, so we'll give it that. No! Gotta play Frack here, Chad.
You're merely a pawn.
Might actually be better, to be honest. Dying sucks.
My hatred cannot be contained.
I'm not sure. He's You never say that. Chad, did you guys know that this game is completely luck based and the only reason you lose is because the devs are incompetent? That's true, ASG. It's kind of crazy how, like, Timeless Tale.
Keep on panning.
All strings attached.
Chad, do you guys know I'm writing a book though that will help you get legend? All right, it's coming out eventually. All right, I'm sending my editor my second draft next week, so. Chad, it will teach you about things like how to not blame the devs on your problems. You can't get legend, you should uninstall. That's that's the wrong mindset, Ninja. If you can't get legend, you should keep playing, because if you can't get legend, how are you going to succeed in other areas of your life? All right? So do you guys know how old Gabby was when he got legend the first time? 5 years old. Chat, hashtag would never spread misinformation here, alright? Yeah, while we're queuing, this reminds me. Another way you could get legend. Should you sell all your possessions to craft that day one legendary? Well, with Hearthstone Deck Tracker, you don't need to guess. You can figure it out instantly. How do I play Hearthstone so well while at the same time constantly coming up with new analogies? Well, I wouldn't be able to do it without all the legwork and detail work that Hearthstone Deck Tracker keeps track for me. See, I can see related cards, I can see cards that the cards will generate, just making everything so much easier. Having a hard time finding a streamer playing your deck? Well, you could go find the VODs right on the HS Replay website to just scroll down. Oh, look, there's me. Download Hearthstone Deck Tracker and get legend today. Should you sell... No, jeez. No, jeez, think it's so funny. Yeah, dude. They
Gul'dan versus Scarlet.
I was expecting chatter.
Your soul shall be mine.
It's all good. Did you not give an announcement, Cinema? Oh, yeah. It's actually true, bit of a like you could play without deck trackers, but it just takes way more brain power. Son of a dude, how? No. Wait, this was the most bullshit I've ever seen, chat. Not only did they high roll this bullshit, but what was I gonna say? Like this sucks because now I don't know. Got this egg here. It's gonna be tough to win, chat. Who had a clip? I know, right? If only.
I wonder.
Son of a top decking all the bad cards here. No, let's screw it. Do this. If I was new, you think you only could choose Warlock and Death Knight. Chat, if I went to the movie theater today, all right, and I went for the next week, I would think there's only been like 8 movies, all right? It's weird how that works, you know? It'd be like, what's the deal? Why do movie theaters only play 8 movies? Maybe that's how many movies there are. Did it again. Wait, Chad, do we ever just slam Kill Jaden right now? Like, I think we do. Let's go!
Serve another or die alone.
I'm not sure if I'm actually supposed to play Kerrigan. Reason why is I lose my ability to like life tap for more value. So I have to beat their launch with Solarium. But I might be able to pull that off, right? So we'll see. Wait, that's an insane draw, chat. It's actually so good. Bad. I mean, they have a big launch coming up, so it's anybody's game. Interesting choice from the opponent. Okay. Questionable choice, if you ask me.
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
I am trying to fall asleep with your enthusiasm. Is that a problem? Are you not entertained?
I remember this place
Blah.
Take a good look. You ain't never seen the light again.
So many possibilities.
Kind of scared of dying here. Should I be scared of dying if I leave this alive? I don't know. I think I want to push face.
My duty fulfilled.
I kind of have the launch here. It's pretty good launch though. I have this, but see what they do here. Wait, this looks like suicide chat. I feel like they can't afford to greed here. This seems really bad. I shuffle, I go Ysera Awakens. I deal 30 billion damage here, right? Then they die. They're going... Oh, they're doing this into Corpse Explosion. Okay, that's acceptable. They still might die, but they might not. I'm not sure. How much damage do I have here? I could hit the 5 mana demon here, which would be nice. Let's see. For 9.
Keep on panning.
5, 10.
Fresh Felstein, hot out of the kiln.
That toy was made just for me.
I think I take this, but lethal. This is 10, 11. No, it's not lethal. Still pretty good. Do I play this jerkwad here? Is there anything I could like really like hitting here? I guess there are things I'd really like.
I'm the perfect toy for you.
Another kill jaded chat. Solarium. Compared to my old list, chat. Ooh, do you take Grifta here or do you take Black Knight? Black Knight can get through the taunts, right? Which is nice. But Grifta could steal the taunts. Could be even better. Steal is better when it hits, but yeah, I think it will. Like, nothing's stopping you from not playing it. They refuse to launch here. Lethal? Okay, this is an interesting situation, chat, because I actually feel like I can just leave their board up and screw them over, but let's see how much close I am to lethal. I have 16, they're at 23, right? So let's see, this is 16, we're at 23. That's for 7 mana. For 12 mana. Okay, so if I hit deal damage, I'm pretty sure it's lethal. Yeah. Go for it.
Who could put a price on such powerful?
Ooh, I could look for catacombs here. That sucks. I think I take heal 12 though.
Almost out of time.
That tower was made just for me.
So what's nice here though is I've kept their board kind of awkward. So when they launch, it's not very good, right? So this is probably fine. My demons are huge here, so I don't know if there's a better choice is the one I went with instinctively. Didn't like giving them heal though, but I knew I was gonna hit this. No, but I wouldn't have taken it, but whatever. So once you play these guys on board, I just never kill them off, and they have to go corpse explosion on their own board here, or they have to get a low roll off this, right? So that's the bad thing about them like being greedy on their starship here. I think so too. So yeah, so you force out the poison here. If they launch though.
Top little Death Knight.
I mean, they're gonna gain a lot of life, but I think I have answers for a big board, so I think we're okay here. Holy! If I just get damage off this guy, I have lethal, right? This is so much. If I get the damage guy,
I'm the perfect toy for you.
I think it's exactly right, my man. I did not get the damage guy. Do I ever go Doom Maiden or do I just go Wretched Queen here? This is like almost so good, but I can't actually go face with this, so I feel like I just take the Wretched Queen. More annoying. I don't know, Doom Maiden. It's ceaseless. Alright, you're right. Let's go with the Doom Maiden.
Bones will make a fine addition to my
Wait, that's insane, because that's like permanent increased life. It's so good, actually.
Almost out of time.
I think I just want to do this.
Fall before the image can.
That's ever happening. I don't know. I mean, they're beating a bunch of Killjade and stuff. Like they have to beat a bunch of Killjade and stuff. I mean, they can just counter lethal, which is the easiest way to win. Do you know much about YouTube?
Welcome to
I
the
don't
crew.
know. I have a YouTube channel. You can go check it out. I have 20K subscribers. That means that's something, right? BlizzCon, they give the 22 months. Okay, they're just running that bullshit. Thank you. Hope the stream is popping myself. They're gonna deal direct damage to me here. See what they do here. They are. Okay. Scary. Top deck life steely boy or something? I don't know. Definitely bad. Might be able to still win. Chad, imagine if I had gotten this a turn earlier, I could have stolen the ceaseless.
I wonder. Just keep quiet.
Here I come, ready or not.
I was like, if the ceaseless doesn't die, I'm suing RNG, please. Yeah, I felt the 8A wasn't valuable, and I felt the deal 1 would eventually be valuable. That's kind of why I did it, but questionable.
Behold the armies of Stormwind.
Wait, well, this sucks.
My resources dwindle.
Of course they get frickin' variant here. Dude, wait, what? Why would they copy this? So wait, is that a misclick? What the heck is that? It must be a misclick.
Top pedal death knight.
I'm dying. Maybe this hits the 18, 17. We could have just done it on this. And it's less 10 drops potentially, but this is wait, he could have gotten so much armor. I don't know. I think I lost, chat. Son of a dudge. Looks pretty over here. Let's say RNG into Grifta. There's like ridiculous RNG necessary. Been pretty bad.
It was made just for me.
I'm the perfect toy for you.
Right, give me Grifta, chat.
You shall not win.
Wait, did that ever get there? Wait, no, it's 9 mana.
That is enough.
Alright, whatever. Bread. Yeah, it was fun. Alright, I had a good time. Chat, the fact that we lost the game is why society is going downhill. Alright? Look, I don't know how people can go to work, alright, and like put food on their family knowing that society allows games like that where I lost. Alright?
I never turned down a good brawl.
Your soul shall be mine.
Chat, how do people like look, everybody likes to wash their hands clean because they're like, oh, I'm not playing Starship Death Knight. I'm innocent. I'm just playing Protoss Mage at rank 20,000 legend, right? It's not my fault. Look, I'm just trying to get through my day. Like, everyone's got their excuses, chat, alright? is up with this turn? It's actually crazy. No! How does he always show up, chat? Alright, I'm gonna assume they don't have giants next turn, which is probably incorrect.
I wonder.
I don't know about that, but it's what I did, so here we are.
Rot number 802, welcome to the collection.
Bad top deck, or maybe not, I don't know.
You're merely a pawn for the puppet master.
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
Will there be a Feliz Navidad? Okay, so some reason when I switched back to computers, my OBS is no longer switching music. So, and I hadn't been playing music anyways. So when I play music, it puts a risk of the VOD having the music on it, or it's going to have it. So there's a risk of getting a copyright strike. And I've come to believe that, like, I don't even know how much I value music in the stream anymore. I kind of like just being the brand of, so... I mean, the hard thing about music is it's, like, the more things that you're, yeah, so, but I mean, right now I'd like to have the tech to have music, but I don't have it yet because we're having technical difficulties, so, these shitty magma spells. Think I win this game? Hit my minion, chat. Yeah, right now I don't have the technology, and I could basically OBS. I try to do it, and OBS says don't. I could buy a new PC. I don't even know what PC to buy. Like, that's the issue, and it's like a big decision. Like, if it was like, buy this PC, spend $2,000, your life improves. But I go there, and I'm like, I ask for them, like, what PC do I want? And they're like, the guy at Best Buy is like, I don't know, maybe this, like, you know, like, I need I want somebody to, like, I don't know, just make my life easy. But yeah, and then I have to like install my new tech on it, which is an annoying thing. So I'm kind of just like, you know, basically it's about 20 hours of work, of miserable work, of problem solving to like get to the point of the PC and the new computer. And I don't want to do that, right? It's, I gotta research, I gotta try, I gotta this, I gotta troubleshoot. So it's just not until like important right now. I mean, if dude, I should maybe I should message my sponsorship manager. But like, chat, here's the reality, all right? Here's the reality of life. This is not, look, chat, this is a small budget operation, chat, all right? We're not having big things. We don't have big celebrities. I have the tech for 180p. It's I am actually in 180p. It's the game isn't in 180p. So that problem doesn't even get solved, right? So this is what 180p looks like, but then I can't read chat. And it's like actually takes up more like it takes up like the below part of the screen, so it's really just bad design. Like it doesn't it's on like the bar, so I have to get rid of like I have to like hide the bar here, and then I can't read chat, and it's just like too much. But this is what a 180p looks like, all right? I have the technology basically, right? But it's too big. I have to click this. It's almost like a little much, chat, right? It's kind of bothering me, not gonna lie. I'm kind of feeling sick just from seeing this much Hearthstone. And like, dude, we've had all these discussions before, right? We've had all these discussions before. It's just not important enough, right? This is not like I go spend $1 bazillion upgrading it, and then we get like 5 more viewers, right? And then somebody else leaves because they say you've changed, right? I missed the. I mean, the problem is, okay, it's not the money, it's like, it's the value, all right? If I knew 2K, right, for like this computer, and I could ask chat to donate, but then like I don't want to, like I don't want to be like, oh, please sponsor this, like, you know. This is, I don't want to ask you guys for more money, all right? Like, this computer's working just fine, all right? Yeah, chat, if Blizzard can't fix their problems, all right, what hope is there for me, okay? I know they're a small indie company, but they do have hundreds of millions of dollars, all right? How about chat comes up, okay, chat, if you guys find research, all right, like you're like, this is the computer you need, all right, then I could see it happening, all right? You're like, well, look, we've done the research, chat, or no hands, we think you would love this computer, and now we'll do the fundraising for it. You got a link, Martian? Because maybe I just buy it. But the 180p is still gonna, like, not even gonna go away. Let me find the right setup. The setup is working just fine. That's the issue. Like, it's working just fine. Wait, what is even the problem? Like, you know? Like, and new computers, like, will work well for a while, and then, I don't know. Like, it really is fine, chat, alright? Mars should think of the prime. Chat, I stream in 180p. You see my face in 180p, alright? My face is 180p. The game is not, alright? That's the issue you're looking at, okay?
Combatant center, and I take the crown.
The terror will be born again.
That's annoying. Wait, bad? This is pretty bad. I didn't know this was gonna happen. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do here, but it does seem bad.
So many possibilities.
All are nourished.
I don't know about this play. That could be utter shit. Sucks. This deck is so good against me. Holy crap. That bathroom.
Let us dance the night away. relaxation for all, and all thanks to me.
For now.
Gul'dan versus Nemzi.
Not in my kitchen.
Your soul shall be mine. Job's done.
Enjoy your planet while you still can.
It's completely set.
Gul'dan versus Umbra. The greatest virtue is patience.
Your soul shall be mine.
I don't know. Other people do, Reno. Chat. Somebody's gotta hold the standard flag. All right. You know. I don't get it, Death.
A pathetic play.
Son of a gun, shit. Bad. Wanted to hit, obviously, Dorian. Awkward. Very awkward. Like, what do I do here? They're gonna ping. I kind of want to draw, but I kind of don't want to use coin. Oh god, it's so awkward, chat. Like, what do you do? I feel like I just have to throw away the coin, but then I can't go coin frack. Shucks. It might just be the play.
Feel devastation!
Almost out of time.
A pathetic play!
You're merely a pawn for the puppet master.
Headshot. Supernova with an empty hand, the dream, chat. Okay, this is pretty dead. Holy, like, this is like the ultimate, you're not dead this turn, but you're gonna die. Like, look at this, chat. There's just no outs here. No. Nice, no. We're gonna.
You win this time.
Alright. I feel like I want to go back to Armor Demon Hunter. That was working better for us. That's more chill.